The synthetic opioid fentanyl and its analogs have been at the forefront of the opioid crisis, with significant public health and safety concerns due to their high potency and potential for misuse. These substances are often synthesized using precursor chemicals, which are sometimes imported legally but used illegally. Let's say I work for a leading pharmaceutical company committed to maintaining the highest standard of safety and compliance. Today, I am importing N-phenethyl 4-piperidone, also known as NPP, a chemical used in legitimate pharmaceutical production, but also a known precursor for fentanyl synthesis. Using BITE, my compliance team pre-screens the shipment of NPP. BITE quickly identifies NPP as a high-risk precursor. Next, we use BITE to verify a new supplier, Han Hong Medicine. BITE's comprehensive screening reveals Han Hong Medicine is an alternative name for an OFAC flagged entity, Han Hong Pharmaceutical Technology. Additionally, they are listed in connection with illicit drugs to Hubei Vast Chemical Company. Armed with this knowledge, I can quickly visit our Chat GPT module. Here I can enter my prompt and generate a detailed risk analysis report highlighting this entity's association with fentanyl production and the regulatory requirements. Here I will ask my GPT to generate a risk assessment report on the importation of the precursor. I would like the assessment to highlight the following: the chemical risk identification, including detailed information about NPP and its known risk factors, regulatory requirements and controls related to NPP, and do a supplier verification. So comprehensive screening of the supplier, Han Hong Medicine, which I've now learned is an alternative name for Han Hong Pharmaceutical and Hubei Vast Chemical. I would like the report to provide some risk mitigation recommendations, best practices for maintaining compliance and reducing risks, and a summary and action plan. We can also include key findings from the risk assessment and recommended actions. Once you as a user have created this type of prompt, I would recommend saving it, and then you can always reuse it as you create new risk reports. BITE GPT does take just a minute to get back to us as it's pulling together all of the information, and then it highlights what we found. So as we can see, NPP is a precursor chemical. It has illicit use. It has health hazards. The regulatory requirements are listed here, and for our supplier verification, BITE is now running the search. And we can see the watch list hits, the BITE list hits. The the risk mitigation recommendations, and the summary and action plan. Based on this, I can now decide to source from a more reputable supplier and ensure compliance and reduce my risk. For purposes of audit trail, I can then copy this output from BITE GPT, head over to my analytics vault, open the ticket that I saved during my search, add my comment there, and I've now screened for the fentanyl precursors, and I have audit trail of my actions. Ready to take charge of your trade compliance with confidence? Join us on BITE. Explore more at bitedata.io.